Hey guys, Chuck Jones here with Chuck Jones Digital Marketing Lab at chuckjonesmarketing.com. And I want to thank you for making it to this page and this video. Now, what I'm going to share with you today is a webinar replay that we did within the 4% hosted by my mentor, Vic Strices. Now, the subject line and the subject of this video, this replay, is going to be about mass traffic secrets that's going to get your results. Now, there are 4 pillars that we're going to discuss to mastering marketing online that's going to get your results. Now, one is going to be, we're going to talk about traffic, the philosophy of traffic, and how to monetize that traffic. Next is going to be building a list so you can build your internal traffic, building a list. Also, the next one is going to be conversions. Okay. And then once you master conversions, then there are sales. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get right into learning these 4 pillars so you can start getting results in your marketing. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 4% Entrepreneur Show. My name is Vic Strices, and excited to be back with you here again for another episode of traffic generation. A lot of you have been asking about traffic, so what we're going to do is we're going to dive deep into the traffic, so we're good right now. Okay. All right, so how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? All right, so I've got a really detailed session for you today on traffic generation. How many of you here watching me live, and we are going to record this, how many of you guys need help with traffic generation, right? Because what we talked about on previous episode of the 4% Entrepreneurs, we talked about there's a process to doing great in whatever it is that you're doing, right? So when it comes to marketing, everybody wants money. So just a quick recap: what precedes money, guys? Because everybody's like after money. What precedes money is sales. All right. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to tackle this process one by one. And what precedes sales is being able to convert, right? Conversions. All right. And what precedes conversions is we need to have somebody to convert. So that would be list, all right? And then how do we get that list is we drive traffic, all right? So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars. The process of marketing, right? So any marketer, any entrepreneur, doesn't matter what it is that you're promoting, if you master these 4 pillars in your business, in whatever it is that you're doing, brick and mortar or online, anything, right? If you can get visitors, you can capture those visitors, and then you do something here, which we're going to talk about in future episodes. Today, I want to talk about traffic, okay? Let me know if you're pumped about traffic, about this particular topic here, yeah? Let me know in the comments real quick here. If you guys like this, I would appreciate the likes and shares and whatever you can do to spread the word around, because what I'm actually going to do, see, I've been a student of traffic generation for well over 13 years now. My first year as an internet marketer promoting, other people's programs, I did not understand traffic. I did not understand list building, conversions, none of that stuff, right? And so some of these things are science as well as art. When it comes to traffic generation is more science than art. There's a little bit of an art to it as well. And so when I became a student of traffic generation, I literally bought everything, going back 13 years ago, because one of my mentors said, Vic, you got to master 2 things. If you can get people to your site, and if you can convert them, right, to whatever it is that you're selling, and you understand the process, and you can do it predictably without depending on anybody, then you can write your ticket. And I really wanted that, And so I started to master traffic, and I got pretty good at it. My personal best, this is, just to give you perspective, you just maybe tuning in or you don't know much about some of the things that we were able to do here in terms of traffic generation, promoting other people's products as affiliates and just building teams and all that stuff. My personal best was over 500,000 visitors, okay, in traffic to a website that I was promoting. And that resulted in obviously a lot of huge list, converting people, sales, and then this whole process, what I'm going to be showing you here starting today, okay, and then over the next couple episodes as we dig into this model here. Okay, see, it's a process. If I master each one of those pillars, this right here becomes a byproduct. This right here just going to be there by default. I don't have to push it. In fact, I never ever create a push type environment in my business. Like, I do not want to position myself as a marketer, where there's a lot of marketers out there, they're just pushing, they're shoving, they're out there grinding all the time to get this. My approach is different. And so I'm gonna walk you through my approach today on this episode, specifically as it relates to traffic generation. Let me tell you something. If you want to have a lot of this, if you want to have a lot of this, okay, if you want to have a lot of this, this is a result of what you have going on over here, okay? So if you approach this campaign strategically the right way, like I'm gonna show you today, okay? If you are going a certain way about generating that traffic, that first visitor, the rest of the process becomes easy. If you don't do this properly, this becomes hard, okay? And so here's the thing when it comes to traffic, okay? Traffic generation is not a rocket science. However, most people in our space, most entrepreneurs, marketers, they just do it wrong. They're not doing it correctly. And so the easiest thing I can tell you, kind of put it into a metaphor or maybe comparison, is like this. If you want to get great in the game of basketball or soccer or football, it doesn't matter, right? If you want, let's take a look at basketball here, for example. If you want to get great in the game of basketball, what do you first need to understand? You've got to understand the rules of the game. Right? Rules of the game. If I don't understand the rules of the game, and I never learn the rules of the game, and I never play by the rules of the game, I just start throwing the ball and, kind of see what happens. Will I ever become a professional in a game of basketball? The answer is absolutely not, never, right? When it comes to traffic generation, I'm telling you, there are rules for traffic generation, okay? And most people don't follow those rules. If you follow the rules of traffic generation will be easy. So recently what I did is I've created a program called Internet Traffic Mastery. How many of you guys are in Internet Traffic Mastery here, right? It's from the 4%. And the very first module of that program, before we start digging into the traffic, there's 12 specifically, there's like 11 specific traffic channels, which we will be talking about. I'm gonna show you today, because I follow a model, right? There's a model for me. There's a model for my conversion. This is my conversion model. I'm going to be walking you through that, in the upcoming episodes. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, which a lot of you guys are, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, where we'll be putting up a lot of content. I will be diving into my conversion model, but this conversion model has all these components in place. I also have a model for traffic generation, okay? And I follow this blueprint. It's a specific model, scientific, right, that gets me predictable results every time when I follow it, okay? And if somebody who's new, they're not aware of it, they're going blindly, throwing things against the wall and kind of see what's going to stick. So today's episode might be a little bit longer. What I would really encourage you to do is pay very, very close attention to what you're going to see, because what I decided to do is I said, you know what? I want to deliver to you some of the best information I can, okay? And the best way that I can do that is I've decided to pull literally one of the modules from Internet Traffic Mastery. This is what we teach inside, the 4%. This is a premium level program. And what I'm going to do today on this episode is literally walk you through and get you in on that very first, most important module or most important piece of information as it relates to traffic. And then we're going to dig deeper into the traffic generation and the rest. If we don't get this right now from the get-go, the rest will go wrong, right? It's kind of like, before you build something, there is a blueprint, okay? So it's understanding the rules, understanding the blueprint, how do you go about, strategic positioning and all that stuff. And we're gonna do that starting today, okay? So let me know if you're pumped, let me know if you're excited about it. If you already own Internet Traffic Mastery, I highly recommend that you still watch this, because you will pick up something new that you did not pick up even when you went through that program, okay? If you guys are new, if you don't own Internet Traffic Mastery, I've got a treat for you. This is a phenomenal training that will, without a shadow of a doubt, if you follow it, it will take your game. It will take your business to another level. And you'll be playing the game like the pros do, not like the amateurs, okay? So with that said, let me go ahead and cut right into the very first module from Internet Traffic Mastery, because I explain exactly where everything starts as it relates to traffic. Let's go ahead and cut to that right now. Watch.